Hello and good morning. Now, this is the best way to put a cap on every single week. The weekend starter edition of Wake Up Nigeria is definitely geared to make sure that you have a fun start to your fun time.
Absolutely, you bet. Fun times indeed. We have in store for you, each and every one of you out there who's watching us. This is a package specifically designed just to make your day and weekend kickstart. Thank you for choosing us.
Yes, so by the way, we're really glad to be that big start to your weekends, weekdays, but then again, weekends as well. Every morning, hopefully, you know what it is today.
Tell them.
It's game day, people. It's game day.
That's a different little tune, but it's okay. Yes, we sure couldn't wait for this edition. So, hey, as you know, it's going to be rather physical. Here come the Friday edition, which is the second hour here where we get to play the games here on Wake Up Nigeria.
Speaking of people that like to play games,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's filled with all sorts of implications. Hey. Oh, by the way, this is Wow-free, not Win-free, and Mike. What are you guys doing?
Jenny, don't mind them.
It's none of your business.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
That's a
I'm
bit
here
too
keeping Mike
cozy.
warm. Yes. You know, it's been Hamilton all season.
Wow.
But,
Mike, come and take my place.
By the way, if you want to look as fly as I look, it's RTW by MM. RTW_MM. I don't know, but there's RT, there's MM underscore. Find a way of putting it. You will see it on Instagram. So you want to bamba like us. Winfrey, you look lovely, by the way.
thank you, my darling.
So everybody was telling Winfrey that Winfrey is size 1. What's the size? What's your size?
It's 0, actually.
Oh, wow.
Hey!
Take it all the way.
So bad. Please, nobody should ask me my size. Please. Don't.
We were not thinking about it, but since you shouted it out.
Do not.
Imagine if you do that, I will drag you.
I wasn't going to the fear of Wow-free. I mean Win-free.
But really, there's quite a lot for you to look out for today. Some amazing discussions have been dialed in just for you.
A little weekend nugget here. If your soul needs a little bit of
What?
It's supposed to-
Comfortability is English.
Yeah, in any case, if comfort is all you're searching for, then that's what you're going to find here. Let's just break it down for you that way. Stir things up a bit, however, because if you're too comfortable, there's never any room that you can make to allow things into your life. So stir it up.
Yeah.
And we've got just the right amount of very interesting stuff that could fit in. My name is Mazino Pio.
And I'm Titilaya Oyinson. So let's shake things up a bit for you this morning. We have this amazing Feel Good Friday show planned deliberately just for you.
Remember, you can stream the show live at tvcentertainment.tv and, of course, on Facebook at TVC Connect.
Download our app for Android or iOS. Send in your comments across all social media platforms at TVC Connect. All right, then.
Feels like that kind of weekend where I want to binge on old Nigerian movies. I don't know why each time I see, what are the names now? The Afalaya brothers, I just think of old Nigerian movies.
Really?
Yeah, well, not old, but, you know, set in an old setting.
When I see maybe Stella Damasus, or I see the good old Genevieve movies, you know, like, that's what makes me feel like,
why are you running types.
all those ones. Or the Sam Loco movies, those ones are classics. There's some comedy skits in those movies that, till now, they're still making it on social media. You wonder why.
This particular movie they just showed now for Maria is a very lovely movie. Not lovely in the sense of, but like lovely in the story. It talks about postpartum depression. And it's deep. Really deep. We actually watched it in class at Alker.
She's very excited about class. Winfrey is one of the few people who I've seen who went back to school and enjoyed it. I hated myself.
I love it. I have
horrible.
the best people.
Yeah, your husband was in it.
Yeah.
It depends on what you're learning, you know. Depends on what you're learning.
Yes, if it's something you enjoy.
It does. It really does. If you had to go, okay, so for instance, Mazina, if you had to go maybe to learn the mechanics of a bike, wouldn't you enjoy it? So that depends on what you're going to learn.
The thing is, my master's was in corporate communication, and it was something that I really enjoyed, actually. I enjoy doing it, but not in class, because in class, your best friend is often your worst critic. And then the people who stab you in the back, which they actually encourage, just so that you are, you know...
What, competitive?
I think it's a type, it depends highly on the kind of student you are.
Her husband was very, very wicked, by the way.
That's the point. I think
Her husband was mean. You know, you guys are chatting, you're like, let me see. You did well, you did well. And then you're done
That's the
presenting.
thing. I think it
like,
depends on the
"Excuse me?"
attitude of learning that you have.
In school, no fit. There's some people you don't need school. You don't go learn barbing or something. School is not for everyone. That's just what I'm saying.
In any case, welcome.
Well, learning, however, is for everyone.
If you don't learn, you die.
Yeah.
Cool. Tell you what, listen, weather will be back. And you are welcome. Friday edition here. Let's get started with the news. My name is Mazino Appeal. Now, the Governor, Damilola Orimo-led Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee of the ruling All Progressive Congress has finally written the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, notifying it of its national convention slated for February 26. There had been speculation that some party members were scheming to shift the convention. However, in the letter dated February 2nd and jointly signed by Governor Damilola Orimo and the Secretary, Senator John James Akpanudo-Dehe, the party said it would go ahead with its national convention on the said day. Meanwhile, in less than 4 weeks, the All Progressive Congress will hold its national convention as announced by the Caretaker Extraordinary Committee, Convention Planning Committee. Now, this comes as the party's leadership approved the timetable and schedule of activities for the exercise, which is slated for 26 February 2022. The timetable schedule sells forms to aspirants vying for national offices for 14th of February, while submission should be done on or before 19th of February. Aspirants vying for national offices will be screened between 20th and 22nd of February, and appeals will be heard on the 23rd for complaints on the screening exercise. 24th and 25th of February will be for accreditation of all statutory and elected delegates to the National Convention. After the APC National Convention on 26th of February, appeals and complaints arising from the convention will be heard on the 28th of February 2022. And now, outside Nigeria, residents and first responders say at least 13 people, including 6 children, have been killed in the United States Special Operations Forces raid in Syria rebel-held Idlib province. The overnight raid targeted a building in Atmeh, a densely populated town in northwest Syria near the Turkish border, where tens of thousands of people displaced by the country's decade-long war live. There was no immediate information about the identity of those living in the building. Unconfirmed reports say the target was an ISIS or Al-Qaeda-affiliated leader. Residents say the helicopters were hovering over the building for more than 2 hours before attacking it. The U.S. Special Forces then carried out a landing operation and stormed the house.
Welcome back. You're still watching Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Winfrey Daniel Kola, and it is time for the headlines. We're starting this morning with this day. And for the major headlines, we have Zulum, we must defeat Al-Swap at all costs, else Boko Haram will be child's play. And it says it's time to consider hiring mercenaries. Canvases change in security agencies' recruitment processes. And at the top, we have ECOWAS to deploy stabilization force in countries under threat of military takeover. In major setback for oil production, Shell defers expansion work on 22,500. Let's go to the very, that's all I'll take for this day, and I'll move quickly on to the nations. And for the major headlines, we have Buhari rebuffs lobby to shift APC convention dates. No venue in party's notification letter to INEC, state chairman inauguration. And at the very top, we have to the very left, Ladoja joins high chiefs to endorse Balogun as Olubadan. We have that on page 27. Right beside that, we have hijab law resurfaces in Kwara. We have that on page 2. And Osun APC governorship primary holds February 19th. We have that on page 27. Nigeria rejects coup as means to change government. We have that on page 28. And we'll move quickly on right now to another newspaper, which is The Punch. We have PDP, CSO's lampoon federal government as NFRU uncovers 96 terrorism financiers. We have that on page 2. 123 firms, 33 bureau the change operators linked to terrorists. Federal government alleges terror financiers supporters will be revealed in court, says AGF office. With transparency's verdict, Buhari can't boast of fighting graft. We have that from the PDP. And moving right below the photo, we have Kwara Baptist School shuts as fresh crisis erupts over hijab. We have that on page 8. And at the very bottom, we have tension as hoodlums attack Aregbashola's faction secretariat. Suspects arrested. And of course, we have police smash Lagos-Ibadan highway, kidnap syndicates, gang members flee. We have that on page 17. And right there to the very right, we have Okorocha meets Buhari alleges harassment by ESCC politically motivated. We have that on page 8. And that's all for the papers, for the headlines right now. And we'll actually go for some fact findings. And when we come back, Wake Up continues.
Woo! Welcome to the movies, although that's actually a series. It's a Paramount series for Halo, of which every gamer knows is one very big one. Everybody's excited. You play Halo, don't you?
Well, I tried to play it. I'm not the best at anything that has to do with guns. And
First-person games,
yeah, first-person games. I really don't. The anxiety just gets me a bit too much. But watching it as a show, yeah, I think I can get into that.
Well, hey, Halo is out, and well, it's going to be out as a series. There have been previous attempts to actually try and make it a TV show, which have failed. They're considering that this one's going to be a better one, we're hoping. What I'm really excited about is the fact that Bokeem Woodbine is going to be in this one, and I think he's a fantastic black actor. I think he is great at what he does, and hopefully, well, let's see what is going to happen here. Mike, do you play?
Yeah, so for those who don't really, it's a signature game for the Xbox, you know, and if you can hear there, you hear an AI. Now, it centers around a group of soldiers, super soldiers, codenamed Spartans, and Chief Sierra 1, 7717 John, and his AI, Cortana. If you heard that, Cortana that uses Windows now. So there's a lot about Halo. And of course, Xbox is Windows.
Yes, Windows.
So yeah, so they try to when you hear Cortana now, your Windows 10 and or upwards has Cortana as an AI to help you around. So
it's the same voice though. Right?
Yeah, it's same about voice. So
you guys looking forward to seeing that Halo you guys actually do play.
So the thing about Halo is, how do I put it now? You know, it was one of those first generation games.
Yeah.
It's been
it has evolved all the way.
It has evolved all the way.
Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 1.
Yeah, it's like just there. Well, hey, let's
see. I'm looking forward to it. I love series, so anything that's AI, Spartans, robots, well, whatever you want to call them, I love it, so I'm looking forward to it. However, now let's get to the crux of it. Now,
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, Wilfried, hi.
Hi.
I'm so sorry. Wilfried, you're going to like this next one.
I know
because we're talking animations now.
Animation.
Yeah, and for one of the biggest Disney animations that has gone on to have 4 different iterations, I think Hotel Transformania was not that great.
Oh, come on.
I'm so sorry, but tell you what, let's do the trailer when we get back.
I'm disappointed.
I'll let you tell us what you think, but I'll tell you what I think as well.
Yeah,
Let's.
Hello and welcome to the kitchen where we have the one, the only Chef Belinda. Should we sing your song? Belinda, 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 oh, Belinda. Okay, welcome back. It's great to see you. Is it Happy New Year? Is it
Happy New Year?
It's Happy New Year. Oh, February, don't goodness me. Well, as usual, something tasty, something spicy,
sumptuous,
something delicious is about to go down in the kitchen with Chef Belinda. I'm loving this display, very colorful, looks very rich. So let's let everybody know what we're making today.
Okay, today we're making yaji jollof.
Yaji jollof.
You know, I like putting 2 and 2 together. Just yaji.
Wait, yaji is the pepper spice used
for suya.
For suya.
Yes, so today we'll be using it for suya and then jollof.
Goodness me.
It's
going to be a spicy experience. We have the ingredients right there.
Correct combo.
Look at that list of ingredients. If you have all these at home, you can start putting yours together at home as we cook. Just make sure you make a video and tag us with the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. You never know. You never know. There's so many great things that can happen once we see those posts. We might even repost them or even show them on the show. You never know. Chef Belinda,
yes.
Where do we begin? I don't know where to start.
We begin from the beginning.
The beginning.
First of all, you know, to make yaji, the suya itself, you have to drench. You have to drench the beef.
Yeah.
With the spice.
Okay.
So.
Can you make your own spice?
Yes, you can make it. It's a combination of spices.
It's a combination. So I just want me to sprinkle it? Should I be generous?
Yes, be generous. Be generous.
Okay,
Then
generous.
we'll flip over.
Okay.
We'll flip over.
Oh my goodness! It already smells like I'm in a suya spot.
So this, we'll move in with the jollof and then we'll fry our pepper mix. We didn't talk about ingredients, should we?
Okay, well...
Okay, it's already on the screen.
Yeah, it's on the screen, Sha, but we could take it just a little. So we have a pepper mix here.
Yes, pepper mix, all your rodo, tomato, shambo, everything for jollof is there.
In there,
for pepper mix, yeah.
And then the yaji is being... what's the word now?
Drenched.
We are marinating the meat
Drenched.
now.
I've marinated the meat, so I'm drenching it with the yaji spice now.
Okay, so it's entering very well.
Yes, it's entering. You drench you.
So do you know the combination of spices inside yaji?
Yes, depends on your preference.
Okay.
Some use not.
I know there's some kind of ginger in there.
Of course, there's ginger and garlic powder, ginger and garlic. There's nuts, a little bit of groundnut, or any peanuts that you want.
Okay.
Then you have ginger and garlic, of course. Then you have little curry.
Ooh, okay.
Then you season it. Seasoning of your choice as well.
Okay.
So.
Like the stock cubes.
Yes, the stock cubes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Stock. You blend everything together
and have your own yaji.
And you are good to go with your yaji.
All right. So let me put a bit more on this side.
Yes.
So this is how they basically prep for suya, right?
Yes, this is how they prep for suya. You drench it. If we are making the one in sticks, then you put them in your skewer. We are going to use this one for the jollof as well.
Okay, let me not waste it.
No, it's not wasting.
It's not wasting.
I'm just telling you so that you don't forget. I'll put everything.
Okay. All right.
You see this one now, it's very well
done. Yeah.
And this one we're going to be using an air fryer.
Ooh.
To pan it together, you know.
That sounds like it's gonna be. Oh my goodness.
We just drizzle little oil over it. Oh yeah, add some yaji here.
So
those are supposed to be doing this thing, no? Add yaji and
I should put yaji. Okay, let me put. All right. So for those that are just tuning in, we are making yaji jollof, but we're presently marinating the beef that we have on this list here with yaji spice. Now that special yaji spice is what people mostly see at the suya spots when you buy suya from your local vendor. This is how they do it.
And this beef is the very tender one. It's not those strong meats that will be hard to cook.
Okay.
So it's a tender one. I bought it at the shop, actually.
We have quite a bit to do.
Yes.
The jollof mix is already ready. The spice is going to be added to it in a bit. There's so much to see, but we need you to stay right there as Winfrey is going to be taking over right now.
Thank you so much, Cici. I love the way the spoon matches your blouse. Yeah, perfectly. Okay, so we're here, and I have the first conversation for the day, and I'm here with a representative from the Lush Hair Academy. I have with me Madam Justina Chiaka Ito, right?
Yes.
All right, welcome.
Thank you.
How
nice
you
to
doing?
Be here. Great to be here.
Awesome. Okay, so now I heard, a bird told me that you happen to be one of the students of the Lush Hair Academy.
Exactly.
Now tell me your journey up to that point.
Wow, it's been a wonderful experience, I tell you. Prior to me starting or joining the academy, I could not do a thing in braiding.
Okay.
I would say I was a kindergarten. So when I joined the class in November, which was when it started, it was a struggle.
Wow.
In fact, so many of us were struggling because it was a beginner's class.
Okay.
For those that never knew anything about hair making. And for me, the journey has been awesome. I tell you today, I can braid hair, and it's so fantastic.
Nice.
Thank you.
So now tell me, so how, or rather, what was the registration process like? How did you first of all find out about the Lush Academy, and what was the registration like?
You wouldn't believe it. I heard about the Lush Academy training here on View, your View. I tell you, on your View.
Wow.
And I thank God that day that I watched the program. And I said to myself, I think this is an opportunity. I asked about the line, the phone numbers I was given on TV. I called the contact, and I was told to, this is the time it's going to start. Registration starts, and you pay. Early birds, you have a discount, and I key into it.
Nice.
Yes,
Okay.
so
Awesome.
that's it.
All right. So which of the workshops were you in?
Okay. Actually, prior to the class, this new academic class right now, going on right now, that was a free class.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a free class for like 3 days.
Awesome.
I attended that one, And believe you me, I said, Tina, you don't belong here. Because I never knew how to turn my hands.
So where was that located? Was it here in Lagos?
Yes, we're here in Lagos, the same place we are having the academy right now.
Okay, awesome. But like we have other locations for this academy, right? I know we have one in Asaba.
Yeah, it's coming. The Asaba one is coming
pretty
soon.
Oh, yes. Great. So that's what's new.
Yeah, that's what's new.
So is it going to like replicate the same one we have here?
Definitely.
There?
Definitely, but it's going to be a bit bigger.
Okay, it's going to be bigger.
Yes.
Okay, definitely looking forward to that one. So, I mean, with this experience now, what do you think this has done for you? Or, like, what value do you think this has added to you?
You mean it added a lot of value. A lot of value, I'll tell you, because I learned so many things I never knew about hair. Have you heard of hair trichology? I learned about it.
Okay.
And I said to myself, I thought I knew about hair. But hair trichology is a new dimension altogether.
Okay.
So it opened my understanding to so many things. A lot of things that people just don't think is important. But I learned the proper way to do things, the proper way to make hair, the proper way to prep your hair, even prep the weave-on and the hair extension. Honestly, for me, it's a good experience.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are listening to you now, and they actually want to know, I mean, how can I be a part of this experience? So now tell us, take us through the enrollment steps for the Lush Academy workshop.
Okay. Now, for the workshop, are you talking about the one in Asaba or the one I'm presently in?
Anyone.
Okay. Now,
look, let's talk about the one in Asaba first.
Okay. For the one in Asaba, that is going to come on the 8th to 10th of February.
Okay.
It's simple. Go online and register. The address is on the board, on the platform.
I mean, we have the flyer on the screen right now. Okay.
Very easy to register.
Okay.
Just click on it. When they click on it, registration is free. You click on it, it has two options. It takes you either to the Instagram page, or you register normally. It's free. Okay. And it's going to be a detailed workshop.
Okay.
Because you're going to be dealing with bridal hairstyling.
Oh, wow.
There's going to be talking about braiding, different kind of braiding. And it's meant for those that, whether you know how to do hair, you're a novice like me, as I was,
yes,
or you're an intermediate and just want to pep up your game, you know? So it's open for everybody.
Okay.
Both men, women, young and old.
Wow. So now what are the types? I mean, you spoke about bridal styling. So what other types of styling are being taught during this workshop?
Okay. During this workshop, a lot of styles will come up. In fact, styles will be created that I can't give you out now.
Okay. Yes. So new, innovative hairstyling.
Yeah. That's what we call creative artistic. Okay. That is going to come on. So I can't let out the cat from the bag right now.
But definitely, I mean, definitely. Sounds really interesting already. I even want to be a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
I can roll.
Of course, why not?
I can. So now tell me about, we spoke about the Asaba workshop, right? I mean, starting from let's remind them about
the 8th to the 10th, yes,
to
happening
the 10th of
at
February.
Nation Builders International Technology in Asaba.
Sorry, take that again.
Nation Builders International Technology in Asaba.
Okay. I mean, we have the flyer on the screen. We have a 3-day free hairstyling workshop, bridal styling and braiding. Amazing. So the venue is Nation Builders College of Technology, Asaba. And to register, we have all the other details there. The link is there, the numbers you can call, and all of that. I mean, it's free. I mean, what else do we definitely
FOC.
What else? We know everyone loves free things. So how has the journey been so far for you?
For me?
Yes, and what is next? What do you intend to do next?
The journey, in fact, I'm hyping myself because I never knew how to turn my hand for anything when it comes to hair making. And, you know, the beauty of it is the instructors are very patient. Oh, very patient. They take you through the rudiments, and you don't understand it, they go back again. Their desire is for you to know how to make hair. Okay. By the time you're done with the training, they want you to say, yes, I can make this hair. You understand? And periodically, they put us to test, which is very important.
Very good.
Because after training you for like 3 weeks, they want you to put it to test. Let's see what you can do.
Okay.
And that has been awesome for me. It's been helping me all the while. I've been on the edge, like, okay, I have to know this, I have to know this, and I'm getting better by the day. So I say to people watching me right now, no matter how you think you don't know nothing in hair making, relax. When you come to Lush Hair Academy, you'll be the best. I say to you.
You'll be the best. I mean, who doesn't want to be the best, right? So, so let's talk a little bit about the Lagos Academy now. So do we have something rolling now, or are we waiting for the next batch?
Oh, right now, there's an ad going on for the intermediate class, because I am in the beginners class. There's an intermediate class running simultaneously with our class right now.
Okay.
The intermediate class is for those that already have idea about hair making. They want to pep up their game. They want to learn new styles. So that's the intermediate class. Now, a new class is prepping up right now for the beginners class also, because we are ending up very soon. And the ad is going on already for people to, key in. Register. And besides, I said, early birds get a discount.
Oh, awesome. Amazing. I mean, we're having one here in Lagos, one in Asaba very soon, and who knows where next we'll be having it. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you too.
And I definitely wish you all the best with hair making.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, you definitely heard it from here. A 3-day free workshop happening in Asaba. All you need to do is register, right? We have the flyer right there on the screen, and definitely start your hair journey, all right? Thank you so much. We'll be going on a quick break, and when we come back, Wake Up Nigeria continues.
Thanks so much for tuning in. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Chef Belinda making things happen in the kitchen with her yaji jollof. All right, so we previously marinated this soft, succulent beef with yaji spice. Also, Chef Belinda has put the jollof mix to the fire now. Now, what's in this mix?
Yeah, pepper, scotch bonnet, tatashe, tomatoes, even tomato puree.
All right. Did you boil it all the way down?
Yes.
Did you boil it all the way down?
Yes, I did.
All right.
So now
I'm all right. So that's on the fire, which is how most people make their jollof. But there's a twist here for us. We are making yaji jollof. Now that's special yaji spice.
So we added yaji spice to this. And when we turn the rice over, we'll also add the remaining yaji.
All right. So at this point, you're about to put this in the air fryer, yes? Yes. So the air fryer pan is right there. So you can just put it in the air fryer anyhow, right?
No, we have to drizzle with oil.
Okay, all right,
yes,
fantastic.
Drizzle with oil.
Drizzle with oil and then throw it into the air fryer for how many minutes?
7 minutes, well, cool.
Okay.
Because the beef is filleted, as in very flat, and they are
7
tender,
minutes.
so 7 minutes.
Beautiful.
If not, it will dry up and over-dry.
So there's meat stock here as well, yes?
Yes, that's for the rice.
Amazing.
When I turn the rice into the stew, we'll add our meat stock because we're using this now fillet, so we need meat stock to give the rice some taste.
Beautiful,
so
beautiful.
Broth,
we trust you, Chef Belinda, we trust you. We trust you so much that we can actually hand it over to Mike at this point. We know there's some amazing stuff happening in the world of sports this weekend. It's all yours.
Hey, it's the second hour here for a Friday edition. It's finally here. The cherry on the ice cream, the final score on that big old billboard that marks your efforts throughout the entire week. I mean, hey, we like to think that this hour is the climax to all of the work that you put in throughout the entire week.
Yeah, that word climax though, that Usher song. We're going nowhere fast. Yeah, we're actually going. Remember that song? Remember that song?
Yeah.
That's a great song. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, the energy in the air is because Chef Belinda has been putting some amazingness together in the kitchen.
I can see that.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere until she's done with that food. So
my name is Mazito Appeal.
My name is Titular Oyin. So please stay right there. Tune in online if you need to move around. TVCentertainment.tv is the website.
Let's tell you guys what to expect coming up. We have a fantastic performer, a guest here, and boy, do we have a final guest for you guys. We're joined for an interesting conversation by Nigerian screenwriter and film director Damilola Orimo. Yes. Did I get it right, though?
Almost.
Oh.
After all that effort. Anyway, he has worked with various production outlets like Royal Roots, Mnet Africa, and Film One as a writer and content producer.
You are welcome, Damilola. Great to have you here. You don't
Great to be here.
look like the average.
Look like what?
You know, look very different. You look like I don't know now. If they said he was a director, I would say no, he's too young.
Wow.
Interesting.
But tell me about your experience as a director, first off.
I mean, pretty much I've been in the industry doing different things, screenwriting, producing for TV.
For how long?
7, 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, pretty much, and right now I'm like fully a screenwriter, director. Basically everything, filmmaker.
Oh, fantastic.
Amazing, amazing. So now, what has that journey been like for you?
It's been amazing because, I mean, it's what I'm passionate about. I feel like filmmaking is my first love. You know, I don't see myself doing anything else aside from, you know, making films or doing anything in the arts sphere. So basically for me, it's been interesting. It's been crazy, also challenging, you know, but overall, you know, it's incredible, basically.
You know what I think? I think most people who are behind the scenes when it comes to Nigerian movies are people don't exactly know the worth of these people. A director, for instance, if you told anybody, hey, you just saw a fantastic movie, they'd be like, yes, that movie was grand. All they say is the people who are in it, who featured in it, who acted in it. They never seem to think that so much work, if not 90% of the work, is actually done behind the cameras. So for a director, what exactly is that thing that differentiates a good movie from the other that the director is directly involved in?
I mean, for example, I personally don't like being on the limelight. Everyone that knows me knows that I want to just be behind the cameras, you know. So I think for me that's fair, you know. But essentially, as a filmmaker, it's about putting out good work, putting out work that will be impactful to people, you know. And then for me as a director, what makes a good film is basically the impact. You know, it could be impact in an entertaining way, it could be impact in an educative way. It could be basically just, it needs to resonate. You know, art form is not just you immersing the art and then doesn't do anything to you. It has to be impactful. So that's basically a good film for me.
Definitely. Now, talking about the world impact, now that actually strikes concerning the movie for Maria. I mean, I happened to be a student at Elka when you came in to talk to us about the movie, and of course, we're talking about behind the scenes, the craziness of all of that. Now, what made you connect with that movie, considering for Maria is a story rooted and grounded talking about postpartum depression and what women go through after putting to bed?
Yeah, so as a filmmaker or as an artist, I particularly love social issues stories. You know, I just love stories that people don't talk about. You know, so at the point when I wanted to make my debut feature film, as a matter of fact, you know, I'd made films about prostitution, about human trafficking, about religion fanaticism. You know, at this point, I wanted to make a very impactful film. You know, and randomly, I was speaking to a friend about postpartum depression, you know, and then I started talking about how Nigerians, or basically Africans, don't talk about these issues, or don't even know about it, you know, and then the way we actually talk about mental illness or we treat it, you know, is abysmal, you know, and at that point, I also read through a thread on Twitter, which basically was a woman highlighting her issues, you know, after she gave birth, and then a couple of other women actually had the same sentiments, you know, like we're just talking about it, and it just occurred to me that this is the story right here. You know, it doesn't mean that I'm not, you know, I'm not a woman, or I'm not, you know, I don't have a child, or I can't, you know, I've not gone through it, you know, but I feel like as an artist, there are different ways in which you can immerse yourself in a story, you know, which was the entire journey which we went through, you know, eventually to be able to make this film.
Tell you what, let's take a look at the trailer. A child is born, it's a happy occasion. Families get together, we eat, we drink, we felicitate and all. But nobody knows what happens when people go back home, especially when it comes to the mother. Meg Otawa, by the way, fantastic actress. But she had to undergo some real changes when it comes to being that role. How did you get her to be that person?
I mean, quite interesting, you know. After writing the script with my co-writer, I realized that whoever will play the role therein has to be committed. You know, it's like it's a transformation, you know, mentally, physically, and I just wanted everything to look so real. You know, I didn't want to use prosthetics or, you know, wing it, you know, basically. So she's been a friend, you know, we've been talking for a while before the project, and I sent her the script, and I understand that she's kind of acted also very committed. I mean, she appreciates her craft seriously, you know. So I mean, when I told her what I really wanted from the role, like I wanted her to go in deep, you know. She had to think over it, you know, for like a day. She came back and then she was like, okay, I mean, this is a serious work, but let's do it. Wow. And yeah.
Amazing. So now, what was your most challenging part of acting this, or of directing this movie? Considering the fact that you actually directed using a live baby. And if you watch that movie, you know that the screams were real.
Right.
What did you guys do to that
That must have been
baby?
hair.
What did you guys do?
Well, I mean, people have been asking, different questions about the baby. You know, I just tell them that, the baby read the script and then.
Wow.
How much did you pay the baby?
Wow, am I supposed to say that yet?
Yeah.
Nah.
There's always a
But
first.
the baby was well paid for a natural baby,
Okay.
and I mean, for what you asked, I think, basically what we did was simple, Meg loves baby a lot,
that's
you know, and what we just did was, I tried to make her stay away from we used 3 babies on set, so I told her to just stay away from like.
That's a lot of babies, a lot of screaming, a lot of crying. I don't want to be.
I feel like that was like the most challenging for me pre-production. Because I've worked with child actors before, but I've never worked with a baby. And realizing that I have to direct a baby, and then baby has to it was crazy, But when we got on set, I think the trick worked, which was basically Meg not engaging with the baby. Gabriel Falayot's number were actually close to the baby, so it was just normal.
That give you an experience into being a father?
Go on, please.
Tell you what, do you like games? Because we've got a game here that we play every Friday. This one's a different one. You're going to like it. It's very simple. All we need is a chair. So you're going to stay and we'll play together, yes? Of course you will. We'll be right back to stay tuned. When we get back, it's going to be game day. All right, welcome. And all the King's men and all the King's horses. I don't know if they put Humpty and Dumpty back together again, but today's game is called Twirly Cheers. It's our own rendition for Marco Polo.
Marco Polo.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with a sample. Yeah. Damilola is joining us here.
Right.
Thank you very much. Can you put this on the chair for me?
Let's then film poster.
What is
All
Winfrey
the types of
doing?
the
Ear
film.
extensions.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to cover my, this is a sample, this doesn't count. I'm going to cover my eyes, and Mike, you're going to gently spin me. Gently. Gently. And when I, gently, Mike, gently. Whoa, Mike, too fast. Please. Now, you guys can change positions, but when I stop, I'm going to yell out, I'm going to stop now. Marco Polo. Titi, Mike, Dami. Am I correct? Am I correct?
No, you can't tell me.
But that's a sample. That's exactly what we're going to do. Damilola is going first.
Exactly.
Yes. You know. Take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat.
Voices, you'll know.
All right. We're going to
And that doesn't
cover
work.
your
You
eyes.
have to close your eyes.
Yeah, it does. It works. It works. It works. All right.
It
So,
does.
Oh, I can't say anything.
he counts.
Right, sure.
Mike, gently.
If I open
All
my eyes,
right.
I can see.
Mike,
All right.
gently.
So
Gently,
you
gently,
spin.
gently.
Oh my gosh, this is
Yeah,
fast.
yeah. Hold the chair. Hold the chair. Hold the chair. Hold the chair. Yeah. All right, when you stop, yell out Marco Polo, okay?
All right.
Yell out Marco Polo. Marco.
I'm coming, I'm still spinning. Marco
Polo.
All right, Mike behind me. Titi, Winnie, Max.
Take it off.
Almost.
You only needed 3, but you got 2.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
you
got
got Titi, your turn. Titi, your
I'm
turn.
next,
Your
yeah?
turn, yes.
Be like Gatsby.
He tried. He tried.
That's Mike's voice.
He said I'm just spinning. All right, Titi.
Oh my God.
Well, let's go. Put it
Hold
under your
up,
hair.
hold up. Yeah, I
Under
got
your
hair, and I have to look good in this at all
Right.
times.
Yeah, right.
It matches your blouse.
Are you ready?
Thank you. That was the plan.
Hold the chair.
That was the plan.
Hold the chair. Hold the chair. Are you ready?
My children are watching.
We got you.
Easy.
Don't let me follow. Hey. Marco.
Polo.
Really? You guys are still moving? I have no clue.
Do it again. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted you to spin me again. Marco.
Polo.
Mazzino, Mike. Winnie.
Yeah, we did.
You're supposed to do it again. Don't take it off. You're doing it again.
Come on.
You didn't get any. You didn't get it right.
Okay.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right. I'm having vertigo here. Okay. Marco.
Polo.
Mike. Mazzino. Winfrey.
You know what? I'll give it to you. You got to. You got to take it off. Take it off.
Ah!
Winfrey, it's your turn. got it right, but
she was so silent. She was so silent, though.
Your turn.
I was like, where is she?
All right, you ready? Let's use. What's the other one?
Okay.
You use this one. Use this one.
use this
one.
Okay.
Be used.
New one?
Yeah, new one.
All right.
Ready?
Okay.
Is he was spinning now?
Ready?
Okay.
Gently.
How you guys
It's
almost
wind
fed
free.
me
It's
down.
wind free. It's wind free. I have to be very gentle with this one. Very
Really?
gentle. Are you ready, guys? Dami, are you ready to move?
Let's go.
I'm letting her go.
Marco.
I've not stopped spinning now.
Marco.
Polo.
Titi, I'm still spinning. Why am I spinning? I know Titi is here. Zero is here. Dami is beside Titi on the left. And Mike. I think Mike is behind me.
Nice. Not bad. No, she actually got me and got you. 2 out of 3 is okay.
Oh, yeah. Titi is here.
All right, cool. Who hasn't done one? Okay. Mike, it's your turn.
Mike, your turn. Your turn.
Spin it this way. Say spin
This
it the
one
other
will
way, Mike.
spin this. I'm going to spin this one.
All
Mike,
right.
sit down.
This one, I'm going to
down,
spin
Mike.
you so that you go fall down.
Go on,
You know Mike is always the target.
Sit down, Mike. Oh.
Go on, put your legs up.
up now.
Mike, come on.
Mike.
You ready?
Mike.
Titi's
Put
the
your
one
leg
spinning
up.
you. Mike, come on.
I know, this is not to me. That way. You didn't put your thing.
Mike.
All right. Mike, put your
yeah.
legs up. Put your legs up.
Legs up.
Easy. Jesus.
Spin it more, please. Marco.
Polo.
Hello.
Only 3 people mentioned. Marco.
Polo.
Dami,
Right, of course.
I didn't even say anything.
We messed it up.
I kept quiet.
Yeah, because you
messed
better than you.
In any case, can we play one more round?
Okay, let's go.
I want to try.
Okay.
Oh, we've run out of time, but it's a fun game. You guys can actually play. I think Dami, let's do Dami one last time. One last time as our guest.
Yes.
Come
You're
on.
the guest.
Come on, man. It's okay.
It's all right.
Tell you what, yeah. You guys can do it at home. Send us a picture or a video of you guys playing. It's going to be very, very fun. You guys, and we'd like to see exactly how it went with you. That's our own little rendition from CPC. They didn't play when they were small. Let's do the trailer for Maria. And we'll be right back inside the kitchen when we're done.
Please, can I be one of your film?
Yes, you can.
Please, I can.
Yes, you can.
Thank you. This is my new friend. I like your film. Thank you so much for joining us today. Chef Belinda has been making magic in the kitchen. So we have to sing
As
the song
usual.
one more time now.
Yes.
Belinda, Belinda. Oh, Belinda. Yes, so Omo, she has made Yaji Jollof.
Yeah, and it smells amazing, guys. Amazing.
Honestly, I think my stomach might be sounding through the microphone right because goodness me. Let's take the process from the beginning. How did you put together the jollof?
Yes, the jollof is close to the regular jollof, but this one has yaji spice in it.
Okay.
So we reduced some of our major spice from jollof, like the bay, so we added yaji spice to it to give it that spicy taste. Then for the suya itself, we brought it in. We got the filet beef, very tender beef. So we submerged the beef in the yaji spice. A lot. Titi did that here.
Yes, I did that. And then we air fried it.
Yes, this is actually air fried.
Oh, nice.
Right. So please tell us what you think about the yaji spice jollof and the suya. Tell us what you think.
Hey.
Yes.
Where do you start from?
You put sound.
Anywhere.
Anyone.
This is all right.
Anyone.
Soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
Drum roll.
Let me have a taste.
Right. What do you think? What do you think?
You can see the nudge now.
Do you get the yaji? Do you get the yaji? Is it getting home?
I know what yaji means.
Oh, yaji is the pepper spice.
When you buy suya,
Yes.
the spice that comes with it.
Yeah, it's very spicy,
Okay. It's spicy.
but interesting.
All right.
Lovely. I like it.
All right. Please
I like
try
it.
the suya. How different is it from the suya that you buy from the open grills on the road.
I like it.
All right.
Soft.
Okay.
Quite different from the suya you buy on the road.
Okay.
What you put in it?
Yeah,
Okay.
In the suya?
just the beef itself is not regular beef. It's has been tenderized.
Okay.
At the shop. It's not the market beef kind of. This has been worked on, so it gives you that soft feeling.
All right. All right.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And then the
No, I can't wait to
Beautiful.
taste it, but I didn't want to touch it before we rounded off the show because I know it might not be able to stop. But thank you so much to all our guests that showed up this week. Whoop, whoop. We appreciate you.
See somebody. See somebody.
Yes, so excuse me, Winfrey.
Excuse me.
You want to remain that size 0 that you are. You better stay here. We have Mazino and Mike on the couch. Mazino, talk to
Listen,
us.
thank you very much, everybody. Quick one. That song you guys been singing, Belinda, Winfrey does not know it.
But I danced
Wow. Mazino, no fair. All right, 7 a.m. Monday morning, people. We'll be back.
Definitely.
Bye.